5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is not a Jewish state.
We pray to the Almighty to bestow upon us His wisdom, that we may sanctify His name. We are standing in front of CNN headquarters because the Zionists have come here to demonstrate because they claim that the mainstream media is ignoring the fact that people were murdered because they're Jews. Now, we take umbrage with that. We declare that the whole cause of all this death and bloodshed is directly on the hands of the Zionists. The Zionists have come in the name of the Jewish religion. They masquerade in the Star of David in the name Israel. They have for 76 years oppressed and stolen the land from Palestinian people and declare they're doing it in the name of God. And we, because we are Jews and true to God, to our religion, because we have this bris, this covenant with God of 3,000 years, we are standing up and standing out in the streets of Palestine, of Al-Quds, the streets of Jerusalem, the streets of New York, the streets of London, of England, the streets of Canada, Montreal, all over the world. Jews true to the Jewish religion are here to declare, are here to clarify, are here to debunk the Zionist lie that they're coming in the name of God, that they have the right to steal and kill and take away the rights of the Palestinian people in God's name. How dare they? God forbid. We as Jews have been living together with the people of Palestine for literally hundreds and hundreds of years and more in peace and harmony. Even though we have a different religion, we don't have this religious conflict. The coexistence was exemplary. We lived in the same courtyards. What has changed? What has caused strife and blood? The Zionism. They're coming and declaring that they have a right to steal and occupy and declare a so-called Jewish state, which is a farce. It's a Zionist state. God in the Torah forbids Jews since the destruction of the temple 2,000 years ago of us making even 1 centimeter, 1 inch of Jewish sovereignty, and certainly not by killing and stealing and occupying the people. How dare they speak in the name of God? But of course the Zionists scorn and ridicule. I have no respect for our voices because they aren't practicing Jews. They are practicing Zionists. They are serving the idol of their nationalism. So we as Jews, true to the Torah, will not be silent. We are telling the world, remember all the Jews that are being brutally beaten, the tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands in the streets of Jerusalem and the streets of New York. The Jews who are true to the covenant of God of the Torah, who are declaring Zionism and the existence of the state of Israel is a Nakba, is a catastrophe, and is a crime, is a colossal crime, is a rebellion against God. They're laughing at God and saying God doesn't protect us. They spew blasphemy. They are proud of their ridiculing God, and yet they turn to the world and says God gave them the land. They have no right not only to the land, but to their existence in declaring themselves Jews. How dare they use the name Judaism when they're committing and perpetrating murder and crimes? What they are is what they are, criminals, and they should declare they are criminals, and they should say the reason that they have a right to exist is because the world is backing them. At least they'll be honest. Unfortunately, the world is backing them because the world says that they are representing Judaism and they are saving Jews from anti-Semitism. That is abhorrent, that is obnoxious, that is repugnant, and that is false. Zionism is anti-Semitism. The existence of the state perpetrates anti-Semitism. They exacerbate anti-Semitism around the world. People hate Jews. People look at Jews with anger, with hate, because of the actions of the Zionist state and their army. People look at the Zionists as animals, as inhumane, and they are. And therefore people hold Jews responsible. So who is anti-Semitic? Zionism. Secondly, by declaring anti-Zionism to be anti-Semitism, they are nullifying the word anti-Semitism. When Jews are suffering attacks because they're Jews, and the world says you shouldn't attack Jews because they're Jews, and that is wrong and that is evil. That is anti-Semitism, the ones who attack Jews because they're Jews. And the world respects that. But now you have 76 years of Zionism oppressing, killing, starving the people, doing so many crimes in the name of religion. And if anybody dares to speak up, if the international courts speak up, they attack them as anti-Semitic. So the word anti-Semitism becomes null. And if anybody does commit anti-Semitism, and people will say, what's happening? There's anti-Semitism. The rest of the world will say, you're crying to the boy who cries wolf. It means nothing. Anti-Semitism is a joke. So who is the one who is anti-Semitic? Zionism and the state of Israel.
Shit, your own people got killed.
They are the ones
your own people got
who are
killed.
destroying the souls of the Jewish people and endangering the Jewish people. They are the ones, the Zionist state of Israel, who are committing murder, who are committing atrocities and demanding the world back them. Because if you don't, you're anti-Semitic. How revolting. We as Jews, true to our religion, won't be silent. We are telling the world, anti-Semitism is the Zionist state of Israel. Remember that. And anybody who stands in support of Zionism is creating for the Jews a danger, a problem, and is supporting anti-Semitism. And the students in the universities, and the professors, and the judges who are standing up for the Palestinian people are standing up for the Jews together with the Palestinians, the Jews who are being beaten and murdered by the Zionists. Those are the ones, these students who are to be lauded. They're the ones who are to be supported. And they should not, God forbid, be accused of anti-Semitism. We are by CNN and we're pleading with them. Speak up for the people of Palestine, of Gaza, and for Judaism and the Jewish people who are being oppressed by this Zionist state of Israel, this unacceptable entity that has caused over 76 years of death and hate. Remove Zionism and the state from the face of the earth. God help speedily and peacefully, and we'll be able to live together once again in peace and harmony as we've had all our hundreds of years together. God help, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.